Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm getting to your sponsored request. This one comes to us from our buddy Younha over on Patreon. Thank you so much, my friend, for your continued support. Super excited to be bringing this one to you guys. Younha in the past has requested quite a bit of Younha content, and this time we have a full album reaction. We've done her most recent 2 albums. Now we're kind of going back in time a little bit to even before I would have ever heard of her, because this would have come out before I even started listening to K-pop. So this is her 4th album called Supersonic. How we're going to do this is I'm going to have this one long video where we react to everything. I say it's going to be a long video because there are 2 music videos involved. But also, I will split the 2 music videos, like I will cut them out and post those 2 separately as well, as additional reactions in case anybody wants to see that stuff and not the full album. So with all of that being said, Younha, thank you again for your support and your request. Let's go check this out. Now, one quick other note here is that for a lot of the Younha content that I've been doing, I've been using somebody's translation videos, and that person has decided that they don't want their videos to be used by anybody else, so they don't want them to be seen by anybody. So Younha actually made these himself. So I know we've got permission to use these, so thanks again, Younha. I appreciate it. And yeah, I think that covers everything. Let's go check out Supersonic. I was gonna say very suspenseful opening, but then we drop right into the heavy guitar. I just went and saw Rolling Quartz. We already know she's got a gorgeous voice. That is a chunky guitar. I'm loving that instrumental. Oh, some very slight vocal layering there. Oh. Parts of this sound like Within Temptation. So good. It's a very interesting juxtaposition how we keep going from the softer, more almost classical style into these heavier rock elements in between her vocals. Shouldn't say classical, but this is the softer element I'm talking about.
이제
Just gorgeous and addictive. I think I'm gonna be sharing this one with some friends. And this guy is shredding this girl. I don't know who's playing, but they're killing it. Was that higher pitch her or an instrument? Oh yeah. That's how we're starting the album. Let's go. I am here for this. This is 12 songs, and if they're anywhere near that quality, this is going to be a fantastic album. All right, so we're going to swap over real quick because he actually has videos for every song, but the next track, which is People, and the fourth track, which is Run, are going to have music videos. So this is People, and apparently originally this one was done in Japanese, so I don't think it was originally part of the album. Like the song was, but I think the video was done separately for the Japanese release, if I recall what he told me correctly. I could be mixing those details up, but either way, let's check out People. Oh, there's no subtitles here. Hold on, let me actually preface this. There's no subtitles here. As you see, it's auto-generated, which kind of sucks because he actually, like I said, has a lyric video, but he specifically wants us to watch the music video. So I am going to pull up the lyrics on this screen over here, and we'll follow through on the second playthrough.
毎日が目まぐるしくて後先も考えなくてバラの湯そこにいるのはバラの湯私なのなんとなく繰り返してまた同じ景色
Is this actually Younha? She doesn't look... This doesn't look like the Younha I recognize. Is this like baby Younha or just not Younha at all? Oh, it's gotta be her, right? It's got a very happy-go-lucky vibe. Hey, don't snap at her like that. Aww. Looks like she's like discovering a new dream or something. Still showing us the beautiful vocals. That was cute. It was a pretty song. I will be honest, it was not my favorite. We'll find out more about the actual message as we go through on the second playthrough. But like I said, it was not my favorite song, but I didn't dislike it. I think if I bought this album, I would rock out to track 1 so far. And then I'm not saying I would skip this one, but I'm not sure I would let it play all the way through. I'd have to be in the right mood. Because it's just such a big difference from track 1 to track 2. And for me, in terms of album composition, it's a little too jarring. I feel like this one would have come better maybe towards the middle or even end of the album. Now, I assume this actually is track 2. That's how it was laid out on the lyric video playlist. But if it's not track 2, then that would change my opinion of it later on if it's elsewhere on the album. But we're going to listen again, and I'll follow through on the lyrics this time. And I'm sure this song has a nice, meaningful message. And you guys know I'm a sucker for messages. So yeah, let's check it out again. Alright, already reading the first verse. Okay, so this first verse is, for some reason, the day feels a bit bitter. Habitually, I head out from the house again. So it's like I keep living the same mundane life. I keep doing the same boring, meaningless, probably meaningless things over and over and over. And it's just the routine, the rut of my life. Then the next line's, but I don't know you, my reflection, but I don't know you is kind of pathetic. So she's saying basically, like, what I see in the mirror is not who I am, and I don't even recognize this person. Like, who is this? And, like, why do they look like me, but they're not me? So she's getting ready for work here, which we could have guessed that by, you know, the first playthrough, but... So the second part of this is, no matter when you look, the view is the same. So it's not just, you know, in the morning. This is the view that greets me no matter what time of day or probably even place that I'm at. This is what I see. And she says, why would it be any different today? Like, what have I done to break free of that? Nothing. So of course it's going to be the same. But I don't know you, my downtrodden self. What do I live for? So again, we're back to that meaninglessness. This again, to use her word, downtrodden, mundane existence where almost nothing has any meaning. And she's like, what's the point of even living? Like, I'm just getting up, going to work, coming home, and I do the same crap every day. Okay. Because I don't know Japanese, I don't know where we are here in the chorus, but it starts off, the chorus starts like it's going to be like this meaningful turnaround, right? So a today better than yesterday, a tomorrow brighter than today. Like every day is going to be better, and that's the message we think we're getting. And then the next line, they have nothing to do with me. She's like, all those good thoughts, you know, the positive affirmations and everything that you tell yourself, like, oh, today is going to be better, tomorrow's going to be even better, I thank the universe for the next greatest day ever, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's got nothing to do with me. My life sucks. I know it's not supposed to be funny, but it is. It doesn't help. Well, hold on. Okay. If she's not trying to make us laugh, it doesn't help that she's delivering this in such a cutesy way with a smile and everything. So I'm fairly confident that she wants us to laugh. But the rest of this chorus, a predictable day passes by on its own. So we've talked about that mundane. A today just as dull as yesterday, and a tomorrow as bland as today are waiting for me. Tomorrow is also today, because everything's blending together. It all sucks. But knowing what the song says makes this so much better. She's already late for work. She's like, don't say anything to the boss. All right, so this is meeting after a while, talking about our life. Friends just breathe out long sighs. I think I just did that with my buddy who came in from Washington over the weekend. We went and saw Rolling Quartz, and yeah, we kind of talked about life a little bit, and I'm pretty certain we had a couple of long sighs. But yeah, the lyrics go on to say, but I don't know you. What's so great when every day is the same? And that honestly is a sentiment a lot of people can get behind. Not just, you know, you feel worthless or meaningless, or, you know, that your life holds no meaning, but maybe if you're someone like my mom, for example, who has health issues and you're kind of stuck in the house all the time, you can't go anywhere, you can't do anything. It's almost like, what's the point? Like, you do the same thing every day. Or if you are in the corporate world, you know, you wake up, you get dressed, you go to work, you come home, you do what little routines you have, and then you wake up and you repeat the same thing every day. And it can get to the point where it's like, why bother? Like, I have to work to live, but what's the point of living if all I have to do is work? And then we get back into the chorus. Boss caught her, by the way. Time's ticking by, work's piling up. He's not happy with her work. Aww. Yeah, she's showing how every day is the same thing by switching the outfits, and it's still the same scene, though. So we're repeating that first verse again. But she's seeing a glimmer of hope here. Something intrigues her. This broke the monotony of the day-to-day. Now she's breaking free. She's finding a new, happier, freer version of herself. Expressed through music. Gorgeous layering here. The guy's like, hey, she's pretty good. So I didn't read any of the lyrics there because we basically repeated verse 1, 2, 3 in the chorus. All right. Yeah. That song was so much better after I figured out what it was saying. Before that, it's just kind of a happy-go-lucky, you know, imagine you, me and you and me so happy together kind of vibe. All right. Next up, track 3, Rock Like Stars, featuring Tiger JK, legendary. I actually met Tiger JK at last year's KCON. He was out there with BB. Alright, we're back to the actual rock vibe. Makes sense. Now she's using more of a rocker voice, too. Talking about getting lost in the music, baby. We're hitting the scratch track on the DJ. Very interesting experimental choice here. You knew he was going to deliver a fire rap. You don't have to know what that means. It's fair, because I don't. He's just doing one long vocal fry in the back. Very repetitive, and there are some experimental parts here, but overall I like this one. Okay. All right, so we're going to skip past track 4 as far as the lyric videos. We're going to head over to the actual music video. Now, I assume that this was the title track, even though I want to say, like I said, I wanted to say this was the title track because it got a music video, but the album is called Supersonic and track 1 was called Supersonic, so that would by default make it the title track. Oh, did Supersonic get a music video? Did I just not see that one? I don't know. This one also doesn't have subtitles, so we will do what I did on People, and I will have lyrics over here for the second playthrough. Is that a whale? Nice little slide up to her higher note there. Well, she's running. That checks out. Why is there a grocery cart flying around? All right. Try to turn the volume up some. She found the golden rings. She hit her Sonic. She looks so different this far back. All right. Just strap a jetpack on or something. It was a whale. Introduced a new element in the instruments there. Her vocals are gorgeous. Okay. Well, the good side in terms of time is that there's nothing to break down in this video. She's just running and there's a whale at 2 different points. But let's follow along with the lyrics here and we'll see what this song is actually about. Because with a title of Run, and without knowing what we're saying, I don't know if we're running to something or from something or to someone. It doesn't, the vibe itself of the song, the feeling I get doesn't tell me we're running from someone. So it's not like we're afraid, unless maybe we're running from ourselves. And because the feeling of the song does kind of I don't know, it seems like we're trying to break free. That's the kind of overall mood that I'm getting from her tone and the instrumentation and the build up there. But let's go see for ourselves.
숨이 차올라 걸음을 멈출 때 엉켜버려 가끔 숨을 멈출 때 잊고 있던 슬픔들이 밀려와 참을 틈 없어 맺혀버린 눈물 시간을 조금 더 빨리 달아놨죠 뜨거운 빛으로 얼른 날아갔죠 눈부신 내일로 나를 데려갔죠 누구보다 멀리 날 수 있게 노래하는 널 이렇게 큰 소리로 너의 앞에 언제까지나 너 함께하고 싶어.
Okay, so I'm not really sure where we are in the lyrics here. I thought maybe I'd turn on the subtitles and see, because it's auto-generated. But okay, I'll read up to where I think we are. I think we're partway into the chorus, actually. So the site that I'm on does not like clearly separate it, so I apologize. Let me look through and see. Let's see. Okay, so I think the chorus starts here. I know you can't see what I'm highlighting, but okay, so verse 1. When I stop walking because I'm out of breath, when I'm out of breath because there's something entangled, the forgotten sadness rushes over me. So I have to keep running because if I stop for whatever reason, this overwhelming sadness like swallows me up. Tears well up without a chance to hold them back. So something has traumatized her, hurt her, whatever, very deeply, and it's, I don't know if any of you guys have been in this position or a similar position, but just a real life story about me. You know, years and years ago when I was married, my wife left, and obviously it hurt. And the only way that I personally could move forward was to not think about it and to not sit still too long. And a lot of people, when they go through a fresh breakup, whether it's divorce or just a long-term relationship, that's when they, you'll see them start going back to the gym, not just because they want to get themselves back on the market type of thing, but also because if you're focused on something, you're not doing nothing. Because when you're doing nothing, that's when your mind and your thoughts are just running wild. But if you can put your focus on something, you can get away from that. And that's what we're doing here. She's saying, as long as I keep running, as long as I focus on something, then this overwhelming sadness won't have time to devour me. But if I stop, if I get caught, if I trip, then those tears are going to come no matter what. So then the next line says, time, please pass by a bit quicker. And I think we're referencing time passing quicker here because there's that phrase, time heals all wounds, which I kind of agree with and kind of don't, but it's a common phrase. And so, if time were to pass by quicker, then maybe she would heal quicker. Please embrace me with your burning light. Take me to the splendid tomorrow so I can fly further than anyone else. I don't know if she's talking to time there when she says, please embrace me with your burning light, or if she's talking to, I don't know, a future version of herself. or to a new person. I'm really not quite sure on the connection there, but when she's saying so I can fly further than anyone else, if what I'm gathering is right, then what she's wanting is to obviously be able to move forward and heal, because once she is able to unburden herself from the pain that she's going through, then she will be able to move forward faster, stronger, and just better. This example is only going to speak to some of my nerds out there, but if you watch anime, you'll see a lot of the anime characters. They will train with very heavy weighted clothing, right? And when they train, they build themselves up to where they were just as fast or strong as they were without the weights. And that way, once they take the weighted clothing off and they're unburdened, now they're even stronger and faster than before. So I picture this pain that she's going through as like weighted vest or just weighted clothing in general, that she's trying to unburden herself of. Then we get into the chorus, and I'm not quite sure where it stops. I did look to see where it starts. Let's see. So we've got, I'm singing to you like this with this big voice right in front of you, and she's not lying. She does have a big voice. I want to be with you forever. I want you like this. The only person in this world. I'll love you as much as I waited. Let's see. Okay, I think that's the end of the chorus there, because I was looking at the next section. All right. So she's trying to break free of the pain so that she can love again. Okay, so this is the end of verse 2. So now, because these subtitles over here are auto-generated, I don't trust them. So if these lyrics that I'm reading aren't quite correct, just realize I'm using a different site, obviously. But at least they're not auto-generated. So this second verse is, I spread out my dejected shoulders once again. So I guess we've moved on from the pain, and now we're kind of like opening up, where, you know, we've unshackled ourselves. It's almost like spreading your wings. So I spread out my dejected shoulders once again. I collect the broken pieces of my heart. So again, we've kind of moved on past the pain of that broken heart of before, and we're trying to move forward. When I erase the nervous eyes, the confession to you becomes unstoppable. Time, please pass by a bit quicker. Take me and fly far away. Take me to the shining sky so I can fly higher than anyone else. So we lead back into the chorus the same way. And I'm guessing, like I said, this is a story of moving on. Like wanting to get away from her pain and, you know, doing whatever it takes, in this case, running nonstop. And verse 2 is about the moving forward with the person that she is running towards. I'll be curious to see what verse 3 brings us. Alright, so, Cause I Love You, all of my pains, cause I love you, got better now because I'm with you. Okay, so at the end of the dark and cold tunnel, hold my hand, cast a spell on my broken memories, then raise me up. Like, this person is the one that can save her from her heartbreak. She's done what she can to save herself, and now she's running towards this person and giving herself fully to that person. She's ready to move on through the nervousness. She picked up those broken pieces of her heart. Now she's hoping that person kind of feels the same and will reach out and help support her as she comes out of this dark time. Then she straps on the jet booster. There's the whale. I'm assuming that's the representative of the person she's needing help from. The instruments almost sound like fireworks going off at this part when I mentioned that additional instrument. And the last part of this song, like right after that final chorus, or the outro, was forever I want you like this, the only person in this world. I'll love you as much as I waited, 'cause I love you. Now I'm okay because I'm with you, 'cause I love you. So yeah, this song told an entire story. We got hurt, we moved on, we looked for someone and found someone who we can feel safe and supported by again, and then at the very end we have found that happiness. Everything's better because we found the one. Very nice, very cute, very endearing message, and just gorgeous vocals all the way throughout. Video was, let's be honest, there wasn't anything to the video other than seeing a pretty girl run a lot and seeing a grocery cart get thrown at her by something. I don't really understand that one. And a whale. There you go. All right, moving back over here, we're on track 5. This is No Limit. So from here on, no more music videos. Also back to the electric guitars. I wasn't expecting that slowdown either. I don't know if this is the chorus or pre-chorus. What I followed was your back and mistook it for hands of salvation. Oof. So far, most of these songs seem to be about finding herself in some way. Buried in the habits of the successful, I am not. Moving on to Rain Shower, I just want to double check that we're auto playing in order. Okay. A bit of a slower one here. This one is Rain Shower. Oh, that was lovely. We went from that like monotonous one-tone piano to this beautiful melody. Soaring, gorgeous vocals. She made a mistake leaving this guy. Now she wants to go back. It was like a country song. This is a gorgeous song. Come on, Younha.
돌리고 싶어 사랑한 그 자리로.
What this makes me wonder is why she left. She's so desperate to go back, both to that person and the time when they were in love. Listen to that breath control. Just holding that note. So next up, we're gonna get Would We Have Changed? With John Park. I don't know who that is either.
내 마음조차 날 속였었나 봐. 마주보던 날들 함께 웃었던 얘기 따뜻했던 그 공기까지도
참 선명하게 다 남아있나 봐. 단 하나도 잊을 수가 없나 봐. 그만하면 됐다고 이미 바보 같다고 날 다그치며 미워하지마. 내 가슴 속을 낮게 하는 건 내 머릿속을 쉬게 해주는 건
너의 사랑밖엔 없어. 덜어내려 해도 내 마음은 또 너에게로 가.
보고 싶은
I gotta say, I didn't like his voice at the opening, but I love their harmony.
싶은 마음뿐이야. 아주 멀리 돌아와도 마지막은 네가 있던 나의 곁이기.
참 좋았던 이야기가 생각나. 너무 어울렸던 그 이름 불러봐. 마지막에 너를 한 번 더 잡았다면 지금 우리는 달라졌을까.
Little song about regrets.
없는 생각을 하나. 또 기대하고 또 무너지는 나.
Like if something was a little different, would things be different now? Yeah. You're not allowed to be happy or healthy or well without me.
나처럼 그리워 울고 잠 못 드는 밤에 나를 찾아올 수 있도록
이렇게라도 널 찾고 싶어. 이렇게라도 널 볼 수 있다면 나는 어떤 기도라도 할 수 있어. 행복이 반으로 주.
Even if my happiness is halved, it's okay. Can't love anyone else. I'm stuck on you.
네가 전부인 나에게 다시 돌아오게 하는 건 내 머릿속을 쉬게 해주는 건
너의 사랑밖엔 없어. 덜어내려 해도
Even if I try to let it go, my heart goes back to you.
보고 싶은 생각뿐이야. 널 잡고 싶은 마음뿐이야. 아주 멀리 돌아와도 마지막은 네가 있던 나의 곁이기.
참 좋았던 이야기가 생각나. 너무 어울렸던 그 이름 불러봐.
마지막에 너를 한 번 더 잡았다면 지금 우리는 달라졌을까.
Okay, before we go to the next song, couple of things. I mentioned I didn't like his voice at the beginning. It's not bad. It just wasn't. I don't know. I didn't feel like it fit. But once they started harmonizing, oh, that was beautiful. And then after they harmonized, his voice was better to me. Like when he did his solo parts again, like I didn't dislike his voice moving forward from that. But this song was also interesting because normally when you have a guest artist on your track, they don't open and they certainly don't close your song. But yeah, he opened the song, and did he not close it? They harmonized to close it. So yeah, like that is definitely an interesting choice for how to feature an artist. And hey, I don't know that I've ever heard the guest artist get more time. And I'm not even sure that he got more time, but opening the song and then, you know, being at least partly responsible for the close on someone else's track, that's a bold move. I don't know that I would have let him open. If I were Younha, obviously I'm not, you know, pretty, rich, successful, married. Yeah, shout out, congratulations to her again. She recently got married. But yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one. But gorgeous song. Where this one really shined was those harmonies, though. All right, next one is "Set Me Free," not to be confused with the Twice song. Oh, that's a long one, 6.5 minutes. All right. Very slow, very soft. It's almost got like this symphonic element to it now as we're building. We're adding the drums, we're adding the strings. We've still got like that synth going on that's almost like a celestial thing.
참아 말 못하는 것
Sad face. Wishing for one thing, but it's too hard to say it, so just take it to the grave with me, or I'll bury it in my heart.
무거웠던 말 빛바랜 낡은 기억 멈춤시 계속 닳도록 원해 내게 무엇도 남지 않은 내게
Now it's almost got like a U2 or a Coldplay element going on.
Set me free, let me be 숨을 쉴 수가 없어 Set me free, let me be 이젠 지겨워졌어 Set me free, let me be 너무 지쳐버렸어 Set me free, let me be 더는 견딜 수 없어 Set me free Set me
Just absolutely beautiful vocals, as always. Oh, that was a legit 6.5 minute song. That wasn't like, you know, how we see music videos these days. And obviously this wasn't a music video, but we see the music videos. And even with the music videos, we don't normally see anything this long. But we might get something, you know, oh, it's 4.5 minutes long, maybe 5 minutes long. But then you realize like at least 1.5 minutes of that doesn't even involve singing. It's like cinematic stuff. Like, no. This was a legit 6.5 minute song with vocals and, you know, majestic instrumentation. Wow. I don't know when this album came out, but 6.5 minutes is more than double the standard that we look for. You know, we look for a 3-minute song, and most stuff these days is even less than that. Wow. All right, Younha, I see you. I see you. Next up is cream sauce pasta. So like a fettuccine? Not a little Alfredo action? It's an interesting name for a song. So this is another slow one, at least at the start. I'm betting the next one's probably gonna pick up pace again.
시간을 기울이면서 머리를 감싸주겠지. 비틀대며 걷다가
We're already picking up pace in this one with a little acoustic guitar, a little hand drum.
왠지 모를 확신에 전화를 꺼내겠지. 부딪혔던 모든 이유 그건 상관없다며 운명을 말해. 이 세상 누구도 너만을 필요하는 나를 알아줄 수 없다며. 울먹이는 넌 어느 택시에 오르면 선언하겠지. 조금 후면은 첫 키스를 하던 밤처럼 새로운 시작이다.
There's a young love slash like nostalgic element to this song.
잠들지 못한 나를 구원한다 믿겠지. 떠난 이유 그건 상관없다며 운명을 말해. 세상 어디에도 너만을
Is this man gaslighting her though? Like, you left, it doesn't matter why. No, it's okay, come back.
그 어떤 만남도 다시는 없을 거라 말하겠지. 두 팔을 벌린 채
Like, I'm the only one who makes you feel like, you know, that you're loved.
쉽게 기다하고 있는 넌 익숙한 미소 만들겠지. 사실은 항상 궁금했어 난 그럴 때 뭘 원하는 건지. 자, 내 얘길 들어봤죠. 너의 그 오해 헤어진 그 이유 내게는 의미 없어. 단지 난 묘하게 헤어진다는 날 우연히 먹었던 하얀색 크림 파스타 같던
Okay, well, we finally got the cream pasta.
가야겠다고 생각했을 뿐이야.
Wait, what? That was it? We got one throwaway line at the end about she remembered the cream pasta that she ate and she just thought she should leave because the weather was nice. So she's impulsive and he's expecting a lot from her and she's like, hold up. You're right, the reason doesn't matter, but I do remember the reason and the reason was valid. But if that was really the reason, it wasn't valid at all. That's just because the weather's nice. That's not a reason to leave someone. I'm sure that has a deeper meaning, but if not, then yeah, sorry, Younha, can't support you on that one. All right, next song is Wait For Me. We got 3 left. This one's almost 5 minutes. I was wrong. We are not picking up the pace on this one.
그리워 처음으로 하는 말 내게는 어울리지 않던 말 스쳐간 사람이다.
I'm so slow.
내가 너무나 느려서 익숙해진 그리움이 이제서야 나를 깨워 돌아와줘. 뒤늦은 나의 후회가 혹시라도 전해진다면 다시 널 돌릴 수
Now it's almost like she gaslighted him. Gaslit. Like, can I bring you back? Like, I'm slow. Like, I realize it now.
혹시 기다리고 있다면 너도 내 맘 같다면 기다려줘.
Once again, showing us these gorgeous vocals.
느려서 익숙해진 그리움이 이제서야 나를 깨워 돌아와줘. 뒤늦은 나의 후회가 혹시라도 전해진다면 다시 널 돌릴 수 있을까.
Got that electric guitar coming in, almost giving a little bit of a blues element.
그리워져. 이제와 우습겠지만 익숙해진 외로움이 이제서야 너를 찾아 생각날까. 우리가 사랑했던 날 혹시라도 기억한다면 내게로 돌아올까. 기다려줘. 내가 너무나 느려서 익숙해진 그리움이 이제서야 나를 깨워 돌아와줘.
I love that part. Her voice matching the wailing of the guitar.
전해진다면 다시 널 돌릴 수 있을까.
Now, there's one thing you know when you listen to Younha is her vocals are not here to play. They are not going to disappoint. All right, second to last song, the penultimate song on the album. Driver featuring Jay Park again. Interesting. I also can't recall seeing an album where the same person is featured twice. Curious if he leads
I don't
off.
think they're ready for this one. Let's get them.
Unless it's a different Jay Park.
Okay, yeah, we got the fresh style. Jay Park and Younha, man, we bringing down the
Definitely
house.
sounds like a different Jay
Okay,
Park.
yeah, we got the fresh style. Jay Park and Younha, man, we bringing down the house. Okay, now eat the title war.
Oh.
I'm gonna let loose
This-
more
the other one was
killers.
John Park.
No, no.
That's why.
Okay, now eat the title
Definitely a
war.
different one.
I'm gonna let loose more killers. Okay, now eat the title war. I'm gonna let loose more killers. No, no. Okay, now eat the title war. I'm gonna let loose more killers.
네가 봤던 약한 모습은 다시는 볼 수 없을 거야. 더 강하게 새롭게 태어났어.
He came in with a fire rap to
예전엔 넌 나를 몰랐어. 그때는 끌려다녔지만 이제 나는 저 속에 앉아
She's found herself. She's driving her own future now. This one sounds like early 2000s Western, like hip hop. Like something you might have gotten from Eminem and Rihanna. Hold on, I wasn't gonna pause, but I just wanted to point out the foreshadowing here. Where was it? So our potential is like a black hole with no end in sight. I'm not really analyzing the lyrics here, but remember the album that came right after this, if I'm not mistaken, in terms of the timeline, had the song Event Horizon, which of course is one of the components of the black hole. So yeah, anyway, also B-boys and B-girls, is that like breakdancing boys and breakdancing girls? Because I mean that would fit with his style, but that's the only type of B-girl and B-boy that I've ever heard of.
음악으로 세계를 돌아 가족은 내 에너지 팬분들은 나의 힘 그렇게만 있으면 우리는 완벽한 팀 내 카리스마는 시선들 끌 수밖에 없어 괜찮아 배 아파하지마 나 같은 존재는 절대 바뀔 수가 없어 될 놈은 돼 너도 알잖아
네가 봤던 약한 모습은 다시는 볼 수 없을 거야 더 강하게 새롭게 태어났어 예전엔 난 나를 몰랐어 그때는 끌려다녔지만 이제 나는 저 속에 앉아있어 알았던 상처를 나는 잊고 I'm gonna take control of my life 적어보는
I love this chorus. The chorus is addictive. Closing out on that nice piano. Yeah, that one was fire. Okay. And also, again, my bad, wrong initial J Park. We had John Park earlier and J Park on this one. But again, interesting choice to let your featured artist open your song. I mean, hey, by definition, I guess that's a feature. All right, last song, Hope. So we're strumming on this lovely acoustic guitar.
가슴 벅찬 설렘과 이 노래 내 맘 너에게 줄게 나를 지켜줬었던 따뜻한 내겐 부족하겠지만
Absolutely immaculate vocal layering there.
When we hold together now, 너와 함께 하고 싶어. 이래 겨울 땐 우리 하나
Yeah, this album overall is about self-discovery and love. But a lot of her songs are about love in some form. Letting the instruments play us out for the last 30 seconds of the album. There you go. Just double check, make sure that was the last song. Okay, yeah, okay. All right, guys, that was Younha with the Supersonic album, her fourth album, I believe it was, brought to us by our good buddy Hinshao. So thank you again for that request and for all of your continued support. I mentioned that the song People didn't fit right at track 2 for me, and I think after listening to the rest of it, I keep that opinion. I'm not sure where I would put it, but it doesn't feel like it goes properly after track 1. Again, yeah, I can't really think where I would put it, but it definitely wouldn't be there. But what do you guys think? Just about the album in general, what was your favorite song? Mine was by far the opening track, Supersonic. But People, even though it wasn't my vibe at the beginning, once I found out what the song said, that song was fantastic. And then the one with Jay Park, not necessarily John Park, although that one was good too, but the one with Jay Park, Driver, that one was another hit for me. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Shout out to the patrons. They'll be right up here. If you want to get requests like this, you can go through the Patreon and sponsor them by becoming a subscriber over there. You also get access to things that we can't put here on the YouTube channel, like concerts and survival shows. Also, if you would like to get on the request queue, but you don't want to deal with Patreon, then there is a link to PayPal down there below in the description as well. One more time, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell to enable your notifications to see when future content goes live. But yeah, I think that's everything. This has been a quite lengthy video, but enjoyable. So yeah, thanks again, guys. Appreciate you. I'll catch you for the next one. Take care, everybody.